Hi there, my name is Jim Moore, and today I'd like to talk to you about the process of moving your accounting records onto the Xero cloud accounting software system. Some key areas that you really need to consider are the following. You will want to import your unpaid sales invoices into Xero. You will want to import your unpaid supplier invoices into Xero, both at the date of changeover to the Xero accounting system. The reason why you will want to do that is because the payment of those unpaid supplier invoices and the bank lodgements relating to those unpaid sales invoices will come into your new Xero accounting system via the automatic bank feeds. In addition, you will want to enter into your new Xero accounting system the bank balance per the bank statement on each of your business bank accounts. Additionally, you will want to import all of your contact details, principally customer contact details and supplier contact details. The final area that you really do need to think carefully about and address is the nominal ledger balances, the final trial balance from your old accounting system. You will need to enter the balances on each nominal ledger account from your old accounting system trial balance into your new Xero accounting system. None of that is particularly difficult. It just needs organisation and planning, and the whole process can go forward really in a very straightforward manner. Xero have a 2-minute official video on importing unpaid sales invoices and supplier invoices, and that's just going to follow in a moment. If you have any particular questions relating to your own business in terms of the move over to Xero, please don't hesitate to get in contact. My contact details will follow at the end of the video. In the meantime, I'd simply like to thank you for listening and thank you for watching, and let's go straight to that official Xero video on importing your sales invoices and supplier invoices.
When switching to Xero, you'll want to bring across your invoices and bills from your old system that were still unpaid or maybe only partially paid as of the point of conversion. If there's only a few, then it's easy enough to enter them manually. If you have several, it may save time to import them. The process to import sales invoices or purchase bills is very similar, so we'll be showing you how to import sales invoices. So just go to Accounts and Sales, and then we click on Import. And here we can download our template file, which when we open it in Excel, we can copy our information into or manually fill it out if we like. Many of the data fields are optional, but some are mandatory. A full list of these can be found in our Help Center, so it would be a good idea to have a look at that article first. Each of the CSV fields corresponds to the relevant field of the Xero invoice screen, so you may want to familiarize yourself with this before you start. A helpful tip: just leave the subtotal, total tax, total and tax amount columns blank, and let Xero automatically calculate these for you based on what you've entered in the quantity and unit amount columns. The unit amount being a net figure before tax, of course. And make sure the tax field types match the name of the tax rates used in Xero. And don't change the heading names at the top row, because this is what Xero uses to recognize what goes where. If you have invoices with multiple lines, all you need to do is repeat the invoice number in subsequent rows and fill the details of each line of the invoice. Xero will read this as one invoice, so you don't need to insert a blank row to signify the start of a new invoice. The change in invoice number will take care of that for you. Once you're ready, save the file as a CSV, and then in Xero select Browse, where we find the file, and import it in. You'll be told how many invoices are about to import, and they'll come in as draft invoices. So you'll be able to delete them or adjust them if need be. You can also easily bulk select any draft invoices and approve them in one swoop. Once an invoice is approved, however, it can only be removed by voiding it. So it's a good idea to review your invoices before you approve them. Just make sure the information has all pulled through the way that you intended. Make sure your line items in the invoices are correct, as well as things like the account codes and the totals at the bottom to ensure the net, tax, and gross figures all tally up the way they should. If not, something has gone wrong with the way those figures have been entered on the import template, and you'll need to correct that. Just select the draft invoices that came in incorrectly, or bulk select them all if they're all incorrect, and then you can delete them. Then we go back to the import file and make our corrections, and we can import them in again. And once we're happy, then we can approve them. Once our invoices are in Xero and approved, the next step is to ensure your conversion balances agree to the total of your sales. You can easily check the total from the Sales Awaiting Payment tab, and it should match the total of unpaid invoices you've carried over from your previous system. Then go back up to our General Settings menu, into Settings, and our Conversion Balances. And here's where we can enter in the balances for our accounts receivable and accounts payable. And make sure you save and confirm these balances before navigating away from the screen. If the balances here don't agree to the total of your sales invoices, the balances will save but not confirm. That is to say, your financials won't be updated until your receivables balance. And then of course we can go through the same process with importing our payables. With these steps complete, your sales and purchases will now match your accounts receivables and accounts payable in your ledger.